All right, if you're a beauty pro in Kentucky or you're dreaming of becoming one, this is for you. We're going to get straight to the point on how to build a career that's not just successful, but also 100% legal. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this.
Okay, let's paint a picture. I bet a lot of you have been here. You finally finished all those long hours at school. You're so ready to start building your portfolio, and your friend says, "Hey, can you do my hair?" Seems totally harmless, right? I mean, it's just practice.
Well, hold on. Here's something that might shock you. That harmless practice on your friend, in Kentucky, that's not just bending the rules. It's actually a crime. Yeah, you heard me right. A crime. And it sounds wild, I know, but the law doesn't mess around with this stuff.
So let's get into it. The law is not a suggestion. And when they say Kentucky has an unforgiving stance, they really mean it. These aren't just, friendly suggestions. We're talking about hard and fast legal requirements. So here it is, straight from the horse's mouth, the Kentucky Revised Statutes. The key words here are for the public or for consideration. That little word "or" is a huge deal. It basically closes every single loophole you can think of. There's just no wiggle room here. And just so we're clear, this isn't just about complicated color corrections or something. We're talking about everything. Giving a haircut, doing a manicure, a simple facial, even owning a salon or teaching this stuff to someone else. If you do any of it without a license, you are on the wrong side of the law.
Okay, next up. No excuses, no loopholes. This is so important because this is where a lot of really talented people get tripped up. There are these myths floating around, and we're going to bust them right now.
Myth number 1. Oh, it's fine, I'm just practicing on my friends. Nope, the law is super clear on this. Your best friend, your mom, your cousin, they all count as the public. Legally speaking, the second you touch their hair, skin, or nails for a service, they're a client.
Okay, what about the whole "I'm not charging for it" excuse? Well, the law uses a tricky word, consideration, and that means way more than just cash. Did they give you a tip? Did you trade a haircut for a pizza? Heck, even just gaining experience that you're going to use for your business later, all of that counts. It's all considered payment, and it's all illegal without a license.
And this brings us to the last big myth. I'm just doing it for the experience. I get it. The intention is good, but the law doesn't care about good intentions. There are 0 exceptions for educational practice outside of your actual school program. The bottom line is, if you're working on a member of the public, you need an active license. Period. End of story.
All right, so let's talk about the scary part. The consequences are very real. So what actually happens if you decide to ignore all this? Let me tell you, it's not just a slap on the wrist. We're talking about serious, career-altering consequences. This is probably the most important thing you need to grasp. Working without a license isn't like getting a parking ticket. It's a Class B misdemeanor. That's a criminal charge, people. It goes on your permanent record. Think about that for a second.
And if having a criminal record isn't bad enough, get ready for the financial hit. We're talking up to $1,500 and, listen to this, per violation. That means every single person you work on could be another $1,500 fine. It adds up, fast. So it's really a triple whammy. You've got the criminal charges, the massive fines, and then there's the professional fallout. The Board of Cosmetology can come after you, which could mess up your chances of ever getting a license. And any salon that hires you, they could get shut down. It's just not worth the risk for anyone involved.
Okay, enough of the doom and gloom. Because after hearing all those risks, you're probably wondering, so what's the right way to do it? The good news is, there's a really clear legal path to start your career off perfectly. It really boils down to 3 simple steps, and the order is absolutely critical. Step 1, finish your hours at an approved school. Step 2, you got to pass both your state board exams, the written and the hands-on practical part. And finally, step 3, you have to actually get that active license in your hand from the Board of Cosmetology. And here's a pro tip, because this is where a lot of eager new stylists mess up. That piece of paper that says you passed your exams, that is not your license. It doesn't mean you can start working. You have to wait. You have to be patient until you can go online and see your name and license number listed as active on the board's official website. That's the green light. All right, let's bring it all home. Think about it. You wouldn't build a house on a shaky foundation, right? Same goes for your career. Let's quickly go over the key things to remember to keep that foundation solid.
Okay, here are the big takeaways, the absolute must-knows. 1. Working unlicensed is a Class B misdemeanor, a crime. 2. The fines can hit $1,500 a pop. 3. Salons that hire unlicensed people can get shut down. 4. There's no such thing as a practice period before you're licensed. And 5, and this is a big one we haven't even talked about much, a client could sue you personally if something goes wrong. That license is your shield.
I mean, this quote really sums it all up, doesn't it? The bottom line is this. If you are not licensed, you are legally barred from performing any beauty service for any person in any place for any reason, period. It just doesn't get any more direct than that.
So, as we finish up here, the real question is for you. A successful career is built on a legal foundation. Are you building yours the right way? Look, you've got the talent, you've put in the time and the money. Don't throw all of that away on a silly mistake at the starting line. Protect your investment, protect your future, and start your amazing career the right way, the legal way.